President Tinubu has reintroduced fuel subsidy without telling us. Agbakoba says, welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel. A senior lawyer and former president of the Nigerian Bar Association, NBA, Olisa Agbakoba San, has alleged that President Bola Tinubu has reintroduced fuel subsidy without telling Nigerians. Agbakoba, in an interview with Arise Television on Tuesday, argued that Nigerians cannot be buying fuel for as low as 600 to 700 based on current market forces if truly subsidy was no longer in play. According to him, if international fuel prices are applied, the petrol should be selling between 1,000 naira to 1,100 naira per litre at the moment in Nigeria. He added that all over the world, there is no government that does not subscribe to subsidy in one form or another. In his words, and I quote, every government in the world does subsidy. Right now, President Tinubu has reintroduced subsidy for fuel consumption without telling us. It is clear that if we apply international prices to fuel, we should be paying 1,000 to 1,100 naira, but it is only 600 to 700 naira. So let us stop all the hypocrisy. Let us encourage local production. Let us sell the fuel refineries. Let us allow the indigenous owners of modular refineries to come on board. It will be recalled that President Tinubu had on the day of his inauguration on May 29, 2023, declared that the era of fuel subsidy in Nigeria is gone. Immediate increase in the price of petrol as well as a subsequent increase in the price of other products in the country. Well, at this point, I am here asking myself, he's saying if there is no fuel or petrol subsidy, it is supposed to be 1,000 naira to 1,100 naira. And this is where I'm asking myself, but now we get fuel now? What's in this soap? Now we get this fuel. Why is it this expensive? Why they not go sell the remaining refineries, sell or scrap it? You understand? And at least invest in at least two, in such a way that in the next 6, 9, 12, 18 months or more, 3 years, you understand? We are going to have our own refineries, and you know, this era of having to export fuel for refining before sending it back, all the expenses that come with exporting fuel, you know, everything that remains in our pockets and we use it to better one or two sector. If you ask me, anybody who is expecting transparency from this government should look well. A government or administration that before election did not come outside even after the plenty questions Nigerians ask. We kept asking and asking and asking questions. This particular administration did not come outside to tell us, see what's happen or nothing no happen. This is the worst leader Nigeria has ever had. It is a pity for someone like Agbakoba to think and talk like this. Really? Okay. This write-up is messy. You want the government to sell the refineries to individuals or group who will fix them, refine the fuel and tell much how they will sell the liter. Who owns the crude oil? The government claims ownership of the crude oil. So why can't the government refurbish the refineries, put them to use, and sell the finished product to endpoint distributed at good prices? Only corruption could be responsible and desire to settle political friends and allies with importation of fuel from foreign countries. You are now getting the picture, Abby? They are not getting the picture. What a pity. Why it has always been a topic of concern from the political and those we thought we could fight for common Nigeria. Whenever a policy is introduced that is not favorable to the poor, they're always making it harder by either telling authority concerned to add more to the hardship or polish it. We are not interested in whatever you said. If you cannot advise the government to return subsidy, please do not use your grammar to deceive us by saying the government is still subsidizing. What if what he's saying is true? Do we really even have a president in Nigeria? Why would the federal government sell refineries to an individual, and how can an individual put refineries in order and the government cannot? Simple. The individual, it will be his venture. by the government, it will not be their venture. It's very simple. Those who rule Nigeria forget the youth in this country and have no good step to troop them in case of tomorrow. If not true, make the price of oil go back to the old price before them introduce subsidy now. What a government policy change, doing things without telling Nigerians is against constitution. Dollar issues is major issues Nigeria should talk about now. Alright, brother, all of you know what you guys are doing to the people of this country, but doing to the people of this great country. But soon, I said, soon you will confirm his fury, just a little time as I promised. They want to use style to increase fuel price again, but it's a pity our money is too much in this country. Politicians are fooling us, and instead of us to speak in one voice, we keep patching up on the pretense of tribalism. Exactly my point. Politicians are taking us for a ride, and we are still applauding them. Is that not shameful? Why they keep adding to Nigerians the pain and hardship? It is quite unfortunate that this is happening in a country that was richly blessed. You, this man, you have serious problems, so join politics if what you are doing pays you not. What are you trying to say? The truth remains the truth, Agbakoba or whatever you call yourself. If you are with the situation of Nigeria present, allow others to talk by themselves. Nobody make you a spokesman. Okay? Nigerians are fools to this level of lies, hardship, fake everything under one person, yet everyone is living normal and no complaint. The ones who complain, they'll tell them it's because he's from the West. That is why you are complaining. What were you expecting before when the elites like you allowed an ordinary thug to rule over you as a president? A man without any trace that he went to school. That is why you will never get anywhere with your Biafra instincts. Agbakoba is talking as a learned and highly respected Nigerian who love and passionately show concern with Nigeria, but you are talking like one of those enemies of the nation. If not from what Agbakoba is saying, what brought about Agbero or abusive language? Agbakoba is an accomplished man by all standards. What do you mean by he can never get anywhere? Okay. At the end of the day, I don't even, as in, at the end of the day, let us see now if the subsidy is going to appear or rather disappear. Okay, on this note, you've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come here next time, enjoy the rest of your day.